So I'm not the biggest fan of strawberries. The green leafy parts are bitter, and the middle piece of the strawberry is very sour. And it's too much work to eat around it when you're just trying to grab something and snack, you know? That being said, I have come across a mountain of strawberries, legally this time. And though it will be a whole lot of work to process these, I am excited to present to you one of the newest products Thanewood Farms is producing. First, let me walk you through the process of cleaning. Cleaning is very, very important. Again, I don't want any health inspectors getting on my case. So we're going to do a good job with these. So, I cannot stress to you how important it is to clean these strawberries very, very well. I'm going to walk you through the process of how we do that. And step one is to wash your grubby hands. Nobody is allowed to step foot in my kitchen without first washing their hands. That's step one. But even though we're working with strawberries and you'll be confused by what step 2 is, this is like the prerequisite. You're not allowed anywhere near any food until you wash your grabbers. After that, you're going to grab a set of gloves when your hands are properly dried. I know. I just said to wash your hands and then you're immediately putting gloves on. Cleanliness is important. And you don't want to get any mushy, rotted strawberries on your bare hands. It's not pleasant. I'm recommending this for your sake, okay? Really quick, I just want to mention that you don't have to do this with all of your fruit. But you should be as clean as possible with anything produce. A lot of people think that it's just because of like pesticides and things. But as it turns out, the vehicles used for transportation and containers used for storage can actually be very dirty, dusty, or different critters and rodents could get inside of them. So, in general, it's just a good idea to clean things as best as you can for your own health and safety. Once you're cleaned and gloved up, you're going to put your strawberries in your sink. I have a tool specifically for washing fruits. It's essentially just a tub with a plug in the bottom of it so you can drain it without losing any fruits, but it's no big deal if you just do this in your sink. Of course, you want to make sure that your sink is cleaned out beforehand, obviously. But you're going to do this in batches so you can get out any bad strawberries and fill your sink or tub with water until it covers the surface of the strawberries. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take 1 cup of vinegar and add that to the water. Run your hand through it, mix it all around. Make sure you really get in there. A lot of times, really rotted strawberries will just kind of disintegrate when they hit water. So it's very obvious which berries need to go. And you can scoop them out and throw them away with your gloved hand, and it will be at least 10% less disgusting. But you're not done then. That's just the general first inspection. Part 2 of this process is you're going to take a little bit of baking soda and sprinkle that in. Yes, it's going to react, but it's important to do this because not only are any bad strawberries going to reveal themselves, also any bugs that might be in or on the fruits is going to hate this and come out. This is going to guarantee that your fruits are as clean as they can possibly be, and by extension, make your strawberries brighter in color and more delicious. But of course, we're not going to eat strawberries with vinegar and water on them. So you're going to drain this solution once you've picked out all of the bad strawberries and give them a really good rinse. Make sure you gently run your hands through the fruits. Make sure everything gets coated and cleaned as thoroughly as possible. This is going to make the strawberries extra red. It's going to make them seem very vibrant. And they will be properly cleaned once you've rinsed off the vinegar water. From then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each good strawberry and I'm going to get a sharp knife, smaller the better, and I'm going to just slice in and rotate the strawberry itself around the blade, and then I'll just pull the green leafy part and the core that we don't want out of the strawberry. It's easier for me, since I'm pretty bad at cutting stuff, to do it like this. I'm not sure if there's a better method or not. But once you've cut and you rotated the strawberry into like a circle, you'll be able to pull it out like a plug. It's kind of satisfying. I had to do this for several hours, but it's worth it because that means that all of these strawberries have been handpicked by the Empress herself, and you literally can't get a higher recommendation than that. These strawberries are delicious, they're a beautiful color, and they're going to make the product that much more better. Once I have all of the strawberries cored and cleaned, again, this took for freaking ever, I decided that I wanted to make a couple of different things, but for now I'm only going to tell you about one. I wanted to make some strawberry syrup, and the process for this was very, very simple. I took 2 mason jars and put in sugar, and then a layer of strawberries, and then another layer of sugar, all the way up until the jar was filled. The sugar is going to extract a lot of that natural strawberry juice, and it is going to make a very, very delicious syrup. It takes a couple of days, but through the power of editing magic, and the fact that I did this a few days ago, I'm able to show you what it looked like before and after, and I must say, these results are fantastic. I got a fair bit more syrup than I was expecting, which is great, and this syrup can be used for a bunch of different things that you will see in future videos. But that's not all. This process has actually created a byproduct that even I wasn't able to account for. You see, not all of the sugar turns into syrup. So, once I've strained the strawberry and syrup, I'm left with a bunch of overly sweetened strawberries that I don't think I can do anything with. So I have to toss those, which is unfortunate, but sacrifices must be made.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
So now we just have syrup and some very pink sugar. I didn't want to throw this away because it smelled freaking delicious. The byproduct here is literally just strawberry sugar. Now, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this just yet, but you better believe that my mind is racing through all of the possibilities. If you try this yourself, let me know down in the comments. It shouldn't take you any more than a couple of days, although certain recipes have said that it should take a week, that you should leave it in the fridge for a week. I left my jars in the refrigerator for 4 or 5 days, and when I noticed that no more sugar, or no more syrup was coming out of the strawberries, I was like, why wait? For now, that's going to do it for this video, but again, I have 2 other things that I'm making with these strawberries, so stay tuned, and I hope to see you guys again in another video.